And then another laundromat that I called and talked to um, another guy that I let know that we were calling him today also, and that it would be an out of state number. So he's waiting also.
I'm going to try to be kind and gentle here. You are
Okay,
not unique or different from any client.
I
I
know.
ask, and you've seen videos, and you've seen
Yes,
live
sir.
videos on YouTube of me not chastising, but really pleading with my clients. If you're bringing me in to do this job, right, don't talk to the landlord. Certainly don't talk to the landlord about the laundromat. Don't do it. It hurts your chances. It makes my job more difficult in just about every way because they're getting an impression of you and everyone. It's not you, it's not personal. They're getting an impression
Hmm.
of you and they're wondering, well, why doesn't this young lady just negotiate with me? Why does she have this partner? Does that make him the bad cop and she's the good cop? Also, you're only calling them so that you can set up these faux appointments with me. Please don't do that. It's not that it's an
Okay.
out of state number. I have a client in Connecticut the other day. He called a landlord, blocked his line, and tried to pretend he was with AT&T or something. So now that's a felony. That's illegal. You can't say that you're with a utility company because, it's a law because someone can knock on your door with a clipboard and say they want to look at your gas and murder you, I guess. But anyway, you can't play that game, nor do I say to.
Well, Danny, to be honest, the only reason I told him that it was going to be another area code because they mentioned they're afraid of getting scammed. So then I have to,
So
try
what?
to figure
So
out
what?
how to
So
finagle.
what?
Yeah,
So what?
I
So what? So what?
okay.
Everyone's afraid of being scammed. So what?
Yeah.
That does not change the fact that I tell you and every client, if
Hmm.
you're bringing me on board, don't talk to the landlord.
So, Danny, what are you
Here it
supposed to
comes.
say?
What are you? You're not supposed to say anything. You're not supposed to
Okay.
call them. You find their telephone number, and then when I call and leave a message, oh, boohoo, they didn't call back in a day. We're not calling
Right.
Walmart. This takes time. It
Right.
takes energy. It takes effort. You are fucking
Hmm.
up your chances when you call them. Do you understand? You're making
I
it
get it
harder
now.
for me to do my job. Well, I hope so. They're
I get it.
wondering why you can't negotiate. Who are you? Who is this hitman you're bringing in? Who does he think he is? It has nothing to do with expedience. Do you think I'm an
Hmm.
idiot? I've been doing this for
No.
20 years. We don't send emails asking about the laundromat. We don't send snail mail letters. We don't discuss any of this with the operator typically. So,
Hmm.
store number one, this guy's name is Zai. And
Correct.
the phone number that we called a few weeks ago rings at the laundromat. He says, hello, happy wash laundry. But you're telling me that he is the landlord as well, right? He owns the building as well.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
But he told you he sold the laundromat?
He said something like that today, but I was like,
When you called him to
mm-hmm,
talk to him,
mm-hmm.
he said something like that. Why didn't you write it in the notes? Why
Oh,
weren't you ready sitting in front of the Google document notepad ready to write? I would have been. You're not even there now. Can you get in front of the Google Notes, please?
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing that right now.
I know this is unique and different for you. I know that you've never even dreamed about
It
bringing a
is.
consultant on board, etc. But you've got to help me to do this. This isn't a game for me. You spoke to him and he
No,
said, I sold the laundromat. So then why are we calling him?
because I don't think he did that. I'm just saying I think he felt some sort of way because um I'm not talking to him. And I told him, I said, well, I have a partner that does negotiations. So that's what I told him. And
Okay, let's
I
call him up.
think
Here we go. Please subscribe. You don't want to miss this kind of shit. Please, please.
Hello.
Looking for Zai.
Hello.
Zai, Danny,
Yeah, sure.
Danny D'Angelo. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How about you?
Never felt better. Never had more. I'm interested in leasing some space from you, bud.
You say what?
I'm interested in leasing commercial space from you in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm. You miss spatial? Mm-hmm.
I thought that was your building.
Yes.
Good. I would like to become a tenant. My partner, Ms. Sheldon, and I would like to sign a lease, give you a rent check, and become a tenant.
Rent check?
Oh, yes, a rent check. You own the
Who
building.
that one is owner building is Mark Clipper.
The laundromat.
Mark Clipper.
I apologize profusely. I'm not understanding what you're saying. It's the laundromat space, the coin laundry, the lavenderia.
Yeah, sure. Queen Laundromat.
Mm-hmm. That's the space I would like to lease from you.
What you want to lease for me?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I am a laundromateur, my friend, because I would like to retool it, fill it with new equipment, and give you a rent check. Do you operate the laundromat, don't you?
Yeah, I operate.
Okay. So we've established that. You're the operator. You run the laundromat, you fix the equipment, you sweep the floors, you clean the toilet, and you also own the building.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? You're the landlord. You own the building.
No, I'm not clean like on the building. Building is like owner.
Right. You don't own the building.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the building owner.
Building owner is a Mr. Clipper.
Oh, Mr. That's what you said, Mr. Kleeper, not you.
Not me.
Not you. Not
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Sure. Okay. Sorry, Zai. I'm sorry. Do you have his number? Do you have his? Can I call him? Can you ask a question? Of course. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. What is not clean? I thought like I looking like very clean.
Who said it's not clean?
Who say it's not clean? Laundry inside or outside?
No, it's the corner of the parking lot. We found a dirty diaper.
Where you call from? Like
It's my cell phone, bud. It's a cellular phone. It's not connected to anything. I have a ranch in Arizona. Can I? So
American Legion.
the American Legion, absolutely.
Oh, you are American Legion.
No, Never have been.
And your building is a Mississippi Bell or Enditaku or Cleansing Laundromat or the church or panel building or dog.
Mr. Clipper, that's who I need to reach out to, right?
Why you ask me like where we see like a diaper?
Oh, we took care of it. I cleaned it up myself.
Where we see it?
I took care of it. I cleaned it up.
All right.
You do not own the building. Established.
Now I'm not on a building.
Right. All right, Zai.
But,
you're amazing.
okay.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. He does not own the building.
Mhm.
He runs the laundromat.
Well, that's what I asked him. He kept telling me, I own it and I run it.
He does own it and he runs it. The laundromat, not the building.
Okay.
He did say that there's a gentleman named Mr. Clipper, the way he pronounced it. Here's the point of all of this. All I can do for my clients is call the numbers that they provide. I'm not a skip tracer anymore. I'm not a private investigator any longer. I cannot possibly work with as many clients as I do and do the work that you have bestowed upon me. I can't possibly do it if I'm constantly chasing down wrong numbers. We could call this guy potentially for 6 months in a row at the telephone number that rings at the laundromat and never get him on the phone. Now, in my learned past, it is rare that the landlord operates the laundry. It happens, but it's rare. And in this case, this gentleman, God bless him, does not own this building. He was clear and adamant from the very beginning. Now, you called him, and you're operating in one direction, telling him, my partner is going to call you from an out-of-state number, et cetera, and he's not understanding every third word you say. But the point is, you found a phone number for an operator on a wall in a laundromat. That's not who we need to. Now, I feel poorly because now I'm talking to the guy. Look, he's got single stack 35-year-old tumblers if they're a day. These folding tables are not folding tables. Well, I'm sorry. They're not laundromat folding tables. They're folding tables from a church bazaar. Low ceilings, old equipment. But guess what? He's replacing a couple of rows of washers. That tells me that he's in there spending some money. You need to find out who the landlord is so that we can call the landlord every time, not the operator, unless it's the same guy. Okay?
Okay. I got another person for you if you want to call today.
I do. I'd like nothing more.
Okay. It's down on page 20. Okay.
So we're not going in order on the document. We're just going to skip down to what you're calling another broken window. Okay.
Yeah, because I just got this phone number the other day, last week. And so,
So the number we were calling previously for weeks is not a good number.
correct. But this number is his cell phone number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whose phone
Yeah.
number?
His the name beside it is he's Asian, so it's not her, it's like pray, like pray. I think that's how you pronounce it, even though it's HRE.
Okay. So you're looking for me to call the number that I've highlighted.
Correct.
And you spoke to this person,
Correct.
but you didn't note it in the document. So please tell me what was said. What did you say? When did you talk to them today?
I talked to him last week. I went in last week. He said that he just purchased the building.
Okay.
And him and his sister are running the laundromat. He's there all day, and then his sister is there on days also. But he said today he wouldn't be in there, but that's his cell phone, and he said he would pick up.
So rather than call this another broken window, we're going to call it me and sis. Okay. So him and his sister 24/7, because him and his sister are in there running this place.
Mm-hmm.
He bought it, according to your discussion, how long ago he bought the building?
When I went in there, he said that was his first day in there. He had purchased the building.
So he bought the building like a week ago.
That's what he said.
Okay. What makes you think after 1 week he's going to hand over the laundromat to you or me or anyone?
Because I do not think I don't think he wants to be in there. I just got the feeling because he was really eager to talk, even though he had just purchased it. He wanted to keep talking about, he's like, well, I have to be in here and this and the other. And he just didn't look like he looked forward to doing that.
Is this a strip
To
mall?
me. It is.
Are there other businesses connected?
There's other businesses connected to that. Yes, it is.
So this is important. Did he buy the entire building with all of the businesses and the parking lot and the signs and all of it? Or did he just buy the laundromat?
He said he just bought the laundromat.
Oh, God. But that doesn't make him the landlord. It makes him the operator. He and his sister just bought the laundromat. They didn't buy the building, Aunt Dee. Do you see the difference?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I can call every laundromat operator in the United States and the world. I can call every operator that hates their life, that has decided to give up their time for not enough money. I can call them all day. Let's just call this person Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir has only had the laundromat for a week, and he's already drained of all the blood, and he's ready to kill himself and his sister and every third customer that comes in. He has no idea what he's doing or why he's doing it. He just bought the place. He's at his wit's end. Is he going to give you the keys to the store?
Probably not.
Who does? Who will? Who does over and over and over with our system?
The landlord?
Hallelujah. The landlord does.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I need the landlord's contact telephone number from you, the client. And I know you're working with your niece.
Mm-hmm.
The two of you have to put your heads together. Let's just
I
say
get it now.
there's an operator who's had the store for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in at 6 a.m. every day and sweeps the floors, drained of
Mm-hmm.
blood, ready to kill himself, hates the customers, has nicknames for all of them. Meets his wife at noon when she comes in and brings him his wish sandwich. You know what a wish sandwich is?
No.
Two
Wish
pieces of
something was
bread
on it,
and
but
you wish you had some meat. Yeah. They pass like ships in the night. Although he still loves her, they never get to make whoopee.
right.
She starts her shift at noon and he goes home and watches the cats. Then at 11 o'clock, he comes back and shoos the customers out, and they together sweep up the floors, lock up, and go back to their apartment. Do they drive a Ferrari home? No, because they have one laundromat that they hate for 30 years. Do they live in a
Right.
home they own? No. Are their kids off to college? Yes, they are, but on a scholarship, eating a wish sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
In this scenario, is Mr. Sir going to hand you the keys to his laundromat?
No.
No, because he doesn't have the ability to do so. He has no right.
Right.
He has no mind. He has no concept. If he would have started 30 years ago the way you are and been running 20 laundromats, it'd be different for him and his family and his kids going to God knows what college. But it's not. So, as sad as it is, we talk to landlords, third parties, and management companies. Should I call
Okay.
this telephone number that you've provided for the operator of the laundromat that's only had it for a week? No,
No.
no.
Okay.
I could. It would probably be entertaining. Probably make for a
No.
great YouTube video.
No. Not the YouTube video.
Talking to
Okay.
him
I get
about
it.
how much money he spent on the laundromat.
Right.
He probably interested in talking to you because he was bored, because he spent not only a few minutes in there or a few hours or an 8-hour shift, but he spent 10 hours a day, him and his sister, for the past 7 days. When you're a
Mm-hmm.
business owner, if you don't know what you are doing, you go from a legal hourly shift to forever. And that's where he's at.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I get it. I get it now.
You sure you don't want to call
Okay.
him?
No.
Hmm.
No. Let me. No. Time is money.
Auntie, you're all
And
right.
I
Go
some.
find me some landlords.
I will. I
You
definitely.
you are
Okay.
you
I
are not the first one to do this, and it's A-okay. All right, thanks. Bye.
well. Bye.
We're going to talk to some folks, but Flop Monkey says Danny Diaper. Oh God, are you 12? We're cutting straight to his comment because I hope he's still on here. Some dimwits like this guy, they see my short videos that are cut up purposefully to be kind of impactful. And then they see that I'm on a live, right? So they, like this dimwit, Flop Monkey, great name. This dimwit goes over here and calls me Danny Diaper. So, dimwit, if you're still on here, let's have a discussion. Go ahead and jump up and say, yeah, I'm still here. When he's listening to what's going on, chances are he's out, right? Stacy says, I sense a communication breakdown here. Yeah, we do. Noah says, did the operator just give you the landlord's number? He didn't. No, I was muting it in case he said some specific names. He did not. Flop monkey. Come on, bud. I want a healthy exchange with a dimwit. You're probably a child, so I shouldn't pick on you. You're probably 14. Freddie says, wow, I agree, Freddie. Good God, says Brackett. Come on. You know what? Almost every single new client that comes on board with me has some difficulty with the Google document, have some difficulty figuring out this, that, or the other, or how do I find and drill down the proper landlord's information. But in this case, here's a live call with a young lady who's working with her niece closely. But I want folks to understand. The operator is going to have that heels dug in. I'm going to keep this business forever, even though it would behoove them simply to walk. They don't. Oh, good. Flop Monkey is still here. My name's Chris, just having fun. No disrespect. Well, dipshit, don't come on here and say Danny Diaper. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Adorable. But I would assume that you, trying to wind me up on my own channel, that you are a child. Good job. How old are you, dude? Chris? Danny Diaper. Adorable. Did the operator give you Noah? Wow. Good God. Wade. Oops, got the operator instead of the landlord. It happens. Also shocked that he wants out after only a week. I'm not sure. You catch a guy at a bad moment. Chris, if you're just bullshitting because I said there was a diaper in the parking lot, then I get it. He probably realized he was bamboozled and lied to and wants to unload his problem to someone else. That's the thing. This is a phenomenal business as long as you don't get robbed and raped by someone else who is trying to get out from under their failure. And that's why we do it this way here. Here. Hi, Danny. How long does it take to fix your credit? I'm currently 4 months in with a repair company. What? Wrong channel, bud. I don't know. I know that, sadly, we are judged by credit in these United States, which is silly. If you have phenomenal credit, you can lie about everything else and own $1 billion company overnight. You can certainly drive off the lot in a Ferrari. You might not be able to put gas in it, but that credit score is going to allow you, bing, to get it done. Small money trading. I'm scoping Southern California, to be specific. Everybody wants $250,000 because you're looking for laundromats for sale, small money trading. Stop looking for laundromats for sale and start walking into every laundromat. Find shitty ones, call Landlord. That is what we do. Scoping out by looking on Google for laundromats for sale. Stop doing that. Carl says, keep up the good work helping people. You're doing an awesome job. Well, thanks, Carl. I try. LOL, flop monkeys. Danny thought about putting out the scalpel to go surgical on Monkey Boy, then closed the drawer, had my popcorn ready. Yeah, I get what he was saying because I said something about a diaper in that guy's parking lot. Oh, shit. When you guys watch these, you have to rewind them and watch the whole thing. Otherwise, it's all inside jokes. Noah, just some advice that might help some of the students. Try looking up the property assessment rules, municipal property. Yeah. We know. Wade, way to do this is the only way to do it, Danny. I would be able to cover my equipment lease, rent, and utilities if I had bought it from someone else. That's the thing. Your goal is profiting, actually making money. If that is your goal, then you omit the buying process. Period. Do something else. Should you go buy a national chain? In my opinion, no. Anyone selling a business is selling a failure on some level. If it wasn't failing them, why would they be selling? Oh, wait, they're selling it for a profit. Okay. So why did they build that company? They built it to profit. Let someone else concern themselves with the issue of buying said company. Maybe someday I can make more. Grandpa's Place. What a great name for a YouTube channel. I saw a LM for sale. He means laundromat, kids. Had a great laugh. Admitted in the ad that the machines were old and half of them were not working. I was hearing Danny's voice saying, so there's nothing worth $150,000 here for damn sure. Yet they proliferate these sales every day they go. I understand, says the guy looking for laundromats for sale, but there's always a buyer in SoCal. Go watch my channel, dude. If you haven't seen the course, go get it, because I don't give a shit about your couple bucks. But I want you to get an education. See, this is the monster under the bed. He understands, but there's always a buyer. So someone's always buying the store that happens to be for sale, and you're afraid to get in the middle and talk to the landlord, because that's what we do. And it's a zero-sum game. Got hundreds of you guys waiting. Hundreds of you fuckers. Chris, apologize. I was wrong. It does happen. Everybody go over to the regular video and comment something about a diaper now. And don't say Danny diaper, you fucks. Bye.